and subscribe. Go ahead and hit that little bell there from the notifications, and you'll get all the good stuff from Noya Mountain Music. Thank you. Hello neighbors, and welcome back to the teaching here. It's Christopher Henry with Noya Mountain Music, and today we're going to be looking at the folded scale. This is the practice exercise that probably helped me the most in terms of developing technical proficiency and clean speed. I fairly religiously devoted myself to it over a period of months, and at the end of that I could really play a lot more of what I was trying to do cleanly. And so before we get into the teaching, I would like to invite everyone to go to patreon.com/Noya Mountain Music and check out what's going on over there. Your support will allow for us to be making more teaching videos that we can share here on YouTube, and we really appreciate everyone that has contributed to the Patreon. All right, so getting into the teaching for the folded scale, we're going to be learning this in the key of G, G major. All right, so it would be helpful if you know how to play the regular old G scale. All right, so we're just going to assume that you know how to do that, okay? And the best way to learn this is, in my opinion, and many others, completely by ear. So don't write any of this down. All right, just try to get the sound in your head, go slowly, work up the first octave, add the second octave, and then build it up to speed with a metronome. Maybe about 45 or 50 could be beats a minute with 16th notes. You know, 1 E and a 2 E and a could be the best way to go. Let's hear the sound of the folded scale. It's best if you can kind of hear the sound and go from there. La dee dee dee. That's the first octave, all right? All right, so I'm playing it all down and up, continuous, you could call that a tremolo, continuous down and up picking. If you want to pick it out and slowly in the beginning with just downstrokes, it's fine. And I'm going to be explaining what the notes are, where to put your fingers here in a minute, but eventually you're going to want to play this with down and up strokes all the way through. All right, so what is the folded scale? All right, so it's going up 3 notes in the scale. 1, 2, 3, and then you go back to the first note. All right, so our first 3 notes, do, re, mi, that's open G, 2nd fret, 4th fret. All right, and then you go back to the open G. All right, that's our first fold. So you're going up 3 notes, and then you go back to the first note, all right? 1, 2, 3, 1. That is a fold, all right? So then we're gonna repeat this pattern starting on the 2nd note in the scale. All right, so for the first fold, we went O, 2, 4, O. All right, for your second fold, you're gonna start on the 2nd fret, and you're gonna go 2, 4, 5, 2. That is your second fold. All right, so first fold, O, 2, 4, O. Second fold, 2, 4, 5, 2. All right, and you're going to repeat this pattern all the way up to the top G, 3rd fret of the E. All right, so we got our first 2 folds, O, 2, 4, O, and then 2, 4, 5, 2. Your third fold is going to be starting on the 3rd note in the scale, which is the 4th fret of the G. All right, and you'll go 4th fret of the G, 5th fret of the G, open D, then back to the 4th fret of the G. All right, so you go 4, 5, open D, back to the 4th fret of the G. So now we have 3 folds. 1, 2, and 3. And it's really best if you can hear that. Da, 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 da. Hear it quite yet, don't worry about it. You can just remember where to put your fingers. O, 2, 4, O, then 2, 4, 5, 2, then 4, 5, open D, 4th fret of the G. And so one of the things that this is best for is learning how to cross strings on an upstroke. All right, so when you play that first line on the G, you're going to cross to the open D on a downstroke, then you're going to come back to the G string on an upstroke to complete that 3rd fold, okay? And we're going to continue from there. Our 4th fold starts on the 5th fret of the G, open D, 2nd fret of the D, then back to the 5th fret of the G. All right, so that's our 4th fold. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you might have seen, that last note of the 4th fold is going to be an upstroke. So you're crossing from the D string back to the G string on an upstroke. All right, and if you're just doing all downstrokes, it's fine for now. All right, so now we're going to start the same pattern basically on the D string. All right, so our 5th fold is going to be the same as our 1st fold, except it's going to be on the D string instead of the G string. All right, so you got 0, 2, 4, open. All right, good. So now we're going to look at, let's put all that together. The first 5 folds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you might be already guessing that the 6th fold goes 2, 4, 5, 2 on the D string. All right, that's our 6th fold. All right, let's take it from the top. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That might be a little bit fast, but you can slow it down and play it if you want to. We're on YouTube. All right, so the 7th fold starts on your 4th fret of the D, goes 4th fret of the D, 5th fret, open A, then back to the 4th fret of the D. Okay? And that is basically going to complete our first octave of the folded scale. And then we're going to start the next octave with your next fold, which is going to be starting on the 5th fret of the D. All right, so your 5th fret of the D, open A, up to the 2nd fret of the A, back to the 5th fret of the D. All right, that's our first fold of the new octave. Second fold starts on the open A. 0, 2, 3, 0. All right, so the new octave, 5th fret of the D, open A, 2nd fret of the A, back to the 5th fret of the D. Second fold of the higher octave, starting on the open A. 0, 2, 3, 0. And you're just going to continue this pattern. We're going to start on the 2nd fret of the A. 2, 3, 5, 2. Next fold, starting on the 3rd fret of the A. 3, 5, open E, back to the 3rd fret of the A. All right. So from here, 5th fret of the D. And then the next fold starts on the 5th fret of the A. 5th fret of the A, open E, 2nd fret of the E, back to the 5th fret of the A. All right. So from the top octave, and then we just have one more little ascending rise to the top G, 3rd fret of the E. So open E, 2nd fret of the E, 3rd fret of the E. You don't really fold that one. Okay, you could keep going and do that, but I encourage folks not to do that. Just get to the top and then you're done. All right, so those are our 2 octaves of the folded scale. So going really slowly from the very beginning, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Good job. That might have been a little fast. You know, that's okay. You can slow her down, you can work on it, and then come back when you're ready. All right, let's think about descending the folded scale from the top. All right, top being the highest note, 3rd fret of the E. All right, so what you're going to want to do is the same thing, just in reverse. So you're going to play 3 notes and go back to the first one. All right, so in this case, it's going to be 3rd fret of the E, 2nd fret, open E, then back to your 3rd fret of the E. All right, that's your first fold descending. All right, getting a little hot on the old elbow here. All right, let's move over here. Let's try that. Yeah. Okay, so our first fold descending. 3, 2, open, 3. All right, next fold is going to be 2, open, then down to the 5th fret of the A, and then back to your 2nd fret of the E. All right, that's your second fold. 2, 5th fret of the A, 2 on the E. All right, so those are our first 2 folds. 3, 2, open, 3, 2, open, 5, 2. One of the common mistakes that folks make is going like this for your first fold, and then going back, or something like this. That's playing 4 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to do 3 note folds. All right, so 3, 2, open, 3. All right, we already did our second fold. 2, open, 5th fret of the A, 2nd fret of the E. 3rd fold starts on the open E. Open E, 5th fret of the A, 3rd fret of the A, open E. All right, those are our first 3 folds coming down. We're just going to continue that pattern, starting on the 5th fret of the A. 5, 3, 2, 5. All right, next one is 3, 2, open, 3. 3, 2, open, 3. Next one starts on the 2nd fret of the A. 2, open, 5th fret of the D, back to the 2nd fret of the A. All right, next one starts on the open A. Open A, 5th fret of the D, 4th fret of the D, open A. That's basically the first octave coming down. That's our last one. Now we're going to start on the bottom octave coming down. So it's going to be starting on the 5th fret of the D. 5, 4, 2, 5. All right, a little truck there. 5, 4, 2, 5. All right, continuing down, 4th fret of the D. 4, 2, open, 4. Continuing down, 2nd fret of the D. 2, open D, down to the 5th fret of the G, back to the 2nd fret of the D. Next fold starts on the open D. Open D, 5th fret of the G, 4th fret of the G, open D. Next fold starts on the 5th fret of the G coming down. 5, 4, 2, 5. And your final fold starts on the 4th fret of the G. 4, 2, open. And you don't fold the last one. As soon as you get to the bottom G, you're done. 4, 2, open. So you don't go 4, 2, open, 4. You just go 4, 2, done. All right? All right, so let's try all that descending from the 3rd fret of the E. We'll go slowly. Ready and go, and 3, 2, open, 3, 2, open, 5, 2, open, 5, 3, open, 5, 3, 2, 5, 3, 2, open, 3, 2, open, 5, 2, open, 5, 4, open, 5, 4, 2, 5, 4, 2, open, 4, 2, open, 5, 2, open, 5, 4, open, 5, 4, 2, 5, 4, 2, open, and that's the whole thing. Good job. All right. So now let's play the whole thing all the way up, all the way down. Ready? And if you're not ready, just stop it and work it out until you can be ready. All right, here we go. 1, 2, ready, ascending. 0, 2, 4, 0, 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5, open, 4, 5, open, 2, 5, open, 2, 4, open, 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5, open, 4, 5, open, 2, 5, open, 2, 3, Okay, so when you get to the top there, 3rd fret of the E, just stop right there and come on right back down. 3, 2, open 3. So when you're playing it up to speed, you end up playing that 3rd fret of the E twice. Okay, so coming down, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 3, 2, open, 3, 2, open, 5, 2, open, 5, 3, open, 5, 3, 2, 5, 3, 2, open, 3, 2, open, 5, 2, open, 5, 4, open, 5, 4, 2, 5, 4, 2, open, 4, 2, open, 5, 2, open, 5, 4, open, 5, 4, 2, 5, 4, 2, open. All right, so this way, you're starting on a down. If you're playing it with alternating picking, down and up, you'll start on a down and end on a down. That's a down, and you start on a down again. Down. And one thing I encourage folks to do is to play an arpeggio at the very end, just to get that muscle memory. You can add your major third up there, little finger on the 7th fret of the E if you want to. All right, so that is the folded scale in the key of G major. All right, so bonus points if you can figure that out in the key of A. So we're not going to do that explanation right now, but it's the same pattern, just using your A scale. Same pattern. Tagging it with an arpeggio, you might have noticed there that I just circle it around, without stopping at the top. That can work too. And even more bonus points if you want to try it in G sharp. It's really hard. Gotta eat your vegetables sometimes there. All right, so there you have it, the folded scale, and you can practice playing that with a metronome. I would encourage you to, once you kind of get it, to use alternating picking. Down, up, down, up, down, up. When you're just learning it, it's okay to do all downs. Down, 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 down. When you get it, alternate. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Tag it with an arpeggio, key of G, key of A, key of G sharp. It's like swinging with weights on your bat when you get up to playing out of closed position in A, B flat, or B. It gets easier because the frets get closer together. All right, so there you have it. Hope you have enjoyed this free lesson. If you'd like to support Noya Mountain Music, please check out patreon.com/Noya Mountain Music. And thanks a lot for your support. And we'll be aiming to do one of these free teaching videos every week. And hope you check out the Patreon to support Noya Mountain Music. Thanks. Adios.